A salted maple latte with the maple I got in Vermont. That's good. Friends, we're back home. I got home Friday. It's now Tuesday. This weekend, I was sick. Ugh. I knew I was gonna get sick because everybody in Vermont was sick. Every single person. I took a COVID test. It wasn't COVID. I never got a fever. I think it was just a weird cold. I'm feeling a lot better today. Yesterday, like halfway through the day, I really started to feel up and up. So today I'm like, okay, I think I can have a normal day, vlog, you know, do activities and be okay. So I'm really thankful for that. Little rodent update. When we were gone, we had someone come set a humane mouse trap. And what that is it just like has a little lever that closes in this like enclosement so that the mice are perfectly safe and fine. And then you go relocate them. And when we were gone, our house sitters caught one mouse. So I thought it was mouse. And then when we came back, we had caught one more. And I posted it on my Instagram story because they were actually so cute. And then people started being like, that's a rat. And I thought that they were just saying that like, almost like as a derogatory term, like, ew, gross. Until someone said, that's a baby rat. I am glad that we have caught them before they've grown larger though. But I've been waiting on like deep cleaning and sanitizing everything until I feel like we've caught them all. So it's been a few days. We haven't caught anything else. So I'm thinking maybe we got them all. But speaking of cleaning and deep cleaning, y'all know I call him Robbie, my little Roborock vacuum mop situation. And a lot of friends and family of mine have asked me about it and when to get it. Actually, my chef instructor just bought one because he would love to run it after class to have it like clean up, both vacuum up and mop up all the messes that we made. And I was like, dude, you should have waited because they're about to do a huge Black Friday sale. It's now happening and I'm getting to work with them on today's video. I'm waiting to show you the newest model because it's currently in the mail being shipped to me and it is such a good price point. It is like one of their more like affordable tier models, and for their Black Friday sale, it is literally 43% off. This is such a good gift to get parents if like you and your siblings all go in together on something for parents. It's a great, great group gift. I just love my Robbie. Let's cut to this weekend when it comes to me, the newest version of this model, and I'll show you all the features. It's me from the future. It's the weekend now. Look what came. I got it all set up so that I can show y'all. This is the Key Rev OS from Roborock. As I mentioned, 43% off, so it comes to $459.99. That goes through December 2nd. But this is one of the more like middle price points of all of their tiers. Things that I love about this type of Roborock is it has this self-docking feature where there's a clean water tank. This is full of clean water. And then it has a tank that itself empties the dirty water into as well. And then hidden behind this compartment, this is where it self-empties the vacuum. Something else that's really nice is it is able to automatically wash its own mops and dry its own mops with warm air to make sure that they just stay nice and sanitary as it's cleaning. And these mops right here are so smart. They're able to detect when you get to like a rug or carpet and they automatically lift so that it switches to just vacuuming. And it does a really good job of vacuuming carpet too. Like it's able to like pull a lot of stuff out of carpet. This is what the app looks like. It's super cool. It knows all the different rooms and like where there's the island and the coffee table and all that sort of thing. And it's nice because you could tell it to just clean a certain zone. You can look and see like how far it's gotten, and you can just kind of like tell it to do exactly what you want it to do on the phone. Tell it to go home and dock. It's a very smart cookie. It's also smart enough to know like we have a ledge going into the laundry room. It doesn't go over the ledge. It's like actually so satisfying to see how much it picks up. The mops rotate 200
RPM, so like rotations per minute, so it's going pretty fast. And just the dirty water tank, I'll run it through the whole house right now and show y'all what it pulls off. It's only been a couple days since I've mopped my floors last, but I can already guarantee you it's gonna pull out a lot. Like I said, I know it is a bit of a splurge, which is why when you can save like such a big chunk of money, it's really helpful.
This is after just a couple minutes, okay? This is just about 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Jordy's almost back from morning surf, so making us a little breakfast to have together. But I don't know what has been with me the last few days. Normally, Jordy wakes up before me and I stay asleep longer because I need more sleep than him, and it's fine. But the last few days, when he wakes up, I cannot go back to sleep. And that's just been new. I think it might be because my body's still kind of on East Coast time. So when he's up at 6, my body's like, oh yeah, you're right, it is time to wake up, it's 9. And that might be part of the reason. My Oura ring says I've been doing a bad job at my total amount of sleep. But speaking of cooking, something I really have been craving is OPA'S soup. I feel like I make it with the vlog once a year, but I make it all the time myself. The thing is I'm out of my gluten-free biscuit mix that I use for dumplings, but I just looked online and apparently Walmart sells it. So I don't know if it's worth a trip to Walmart just to get gluten-free dumpling mix, but if I could have OPA'S soup today, I feel like that would like kick the last little bit of whatever cold I have. Maybe we do that. I could make a lot of it too and bring some to friends tomorrow. We might be bringing dinner over to friends tomorrow, so I could just batch that now. Also, I can't remember if I gave this update in the past, but the new gluten-free baguette at Trader Joe's is so good. I was apprehensive because it doesn't look visually like it's gonna be the best, but it is so good. I whipped back out some bandanas and Max is in a bandana and he's so handsome. I don't know if y'all have been around since the days where he used to wear a bandana like every single day. I don't know why we stopped. You just look so dapper. Oh, actually, I'm remembering one thing I wanted to do was charge his smart collar because I was just charged for another year of a subscription for it. This is like a GPS and like health tracker collar. It's so old. This is like years old. They have a much better version now, but I haven't charged it in a long time. And since I just paid for another year of the subscription, we need to charge that. Oh, also, I brought this card home from Maine. It's literally just a greeting card, but I wanted to do something with this art. I mean, the cop-out easy version is just put it in a small frame, unless y'all have any creative ideas. I've been seeing a lot of people do these like, they don't call them like trash journals, but there's a word that's kind of like that, to where they have just like pieces of trash that they collected, like a coaster or like the room key for their hotel or a matchbox or a business card that is like really well done or things like that, and they like kind of collage it all together. And I did bring some things home, just maybe not enough, but would love any ideas about that. I'm gonna charge this before I get dressed, and I do think I want to go get ingredients to make soup tonight, so maybe that'll be our big outing of the day. Okay, about ready to head off, but I wanted to show y'all that I did indeed ship myself these from Maine. I found them at that like antique store open house in Portland, and I think I know what I'm gonna do with them. There's 2 of them. I think what I'm gonna do is have my friend that's like very handy cut off this angle here to make it flush to go like straight against the ceiling. And then y'all have been helping me brainstorm ways to make my kitchen a little more coastal cottage and a little less like chuggy glam. And I think once we wrap this in like old wood, have this go against the ceiling on either side and like the back corner of this range hood would be such a cool thing. And once this is cut, it's the exact right size to fit between here and the ceiling against the wall. So I think with that, we'll just add so much character and texture, and the fact that it's like literally from Maine. Oh man, I'm so excited about that plan. Okay, we've made it to Walmart. Why are butter beans so hard to find? I feel like I haven't been able to find butter beans anywhere lately. We could do great northern beans. They're similar, they're just not as good. I love how big butter beans are. Big butter beans, say that 3 times fast. It's been redeemed. At first I couldn't find the biscuit mix in the gluten-free section, but I found it in the regular section. This is the best, Red Lobster biscuit mix. And then I also got cornstarch and baking soda
in bulk because I saw this DIY on TikTok where you can make air dry clay out of these two things in water. And I want to try to DIY my own garland for a Christmas decorating video I'm filming next week. So got each of those for $1 a piece, which is great. I want to find cookie cutters, maybe in like stars, but I'm getting distracted. Look at these little Christmas mugs. Look at these little measuring spoons. Oh my gosh. This little gingerbread cookie jar, are you kidding? So cute. Okay, I found all the bakeware stuff, but it looks like the set of stars is sold out. I wonder if everybody had the same idea as me. They have these that have shapes, including a star, but I think that's too big. I kind of wanted a small one. So maybe I look somewhere else. I'm next door at a World Market. I feel like that could be a spot that has something, but I could always just hand cut stars. They would probably end up looking pretty messy. But maybe if World Market doesn't have anything next door, maybe that's my little DIY plan. Oh my gosh, I'm getting distracted, but I love this. It's like a frame inside a glass frame, and the painting is like textured. That's so cool. $49 is great for that. It looks hand painted. I don't know. I don't know if it is or not, but it looks like it. I don't need it. But if anyone's looking for cute art, that's so cute. Look at this beaded, I don't know if it's like a runner. It's too big to be a placemat, but it's so cute. And then these glassware are like so 50s. I don't see any cookie cutters. The only one I see is a strawberry. I feel like something's in my eye. But this massive gluten-free pasta, I have to get. It's $6. That's dinner. But I feel like if there were cookie cutters, they'd be over here. And I don't see one. But I don't see much because something is in my eye. For sure. Okay, I'm in some comfier clothes now. I was looking at all of our little cutters here, and our smallest is still kind of big. It's just like a round circular biscuit cutter with a fluted side. I do feel like the fluted side would be cute though. It might be like a little nod to snow. Also, I cannot figure out where a Christmas tree should go this year because last year I did it where the second chair was. But since we're gonna have so much family staying with us, I feel like I need to keep as much seating as possible. So my next idea is here, next to the piano. But then I literally cannot figure out a spot to move this monstera to. Perhaps upstairs? If anybody can give me advice. Will it hurt the health of the plant if the lighting changes? You still get like good light up there, but there's so much light on all sides of this room where upstairs has like one wall of windows. So it's just such a big, healthy, happy plant that I don't want to harm it, but I cannot figure out another spot to move it to. Okay, the recipe I found on TikTok. The original poster is Woodlark Blog. She just posted this the other day and it already has over 1 million views, so you might have already seen this. But 2 cups of baking soda, 1 cup of cornstarch, and 1.5 cups of water, and then you have a dough. And you can either let it air dry or you can basically like dehydrate it at a very low temperature. Okay, that was exactly 1 cup. Okay, 2. All right. Sure, 1. 1.5. See how this goes. Wow. It's giving like glue. I really hope this works. If it doesn't, I'm out $2. So it's fine, not even. Literally within 2 seconds, it went from very runny to very dry and thick. I hope it didn't go too far. Oh, I don't know. This might work. I wonder if I could add glitter into it. Do I have glitter? I might have edible glitter. Wait, should I see if I do? This feels so cool though. This edible glitter is very fun for drinks. Mix it in like a cocktail or a juice, like especially like a color juice, like a cranberry. It's so fun. We're gonna mix it into this though. This is so freaking fun. Okay, let's cut it into shapes. While we craft, I wanted to, I just have to share. I just have to get this off my chest. I don't know if it's practical. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do it, but I just want to like
share with y'all what I'm thinking, because also maybe y'all have some ideas, some experiences, just some thoughts. I have been absolutely fixated on the idea of opening a general store in Oceanside. What I mean by general store is I picture it being like pantry staples, kind of like Tiny Grocer in Austin that I love, of like just fun specialty foods where you could go in and you could make like a little snack gift basket. Or if you're like, oh man, I just need something for dinner, you can go run in there and pick up like olive oil, flaky salt, dried pasta, things like that. Just like pantry staples, but then also having more kind of gifty type items. I would love, I have so many friends out here that are creatives that do pottery or do graphic design or sew, supporting people like them by saying like, hey, if you make me 50 mugs, I will buy them from you wholesale, mark them up a little bit, and then sell them in my general store so that I can give them a big payday, but then also like spotlight feature artists amongst other grocery store, general store type things. Would also love to have like kind of more health things, supplements, skincare, body care, some home things like, you know, tea towels, rolling pins, cookbooks, who knows what, but just like a general store with all of those things. Here's my issue. I've been so fixated on this idea that I've been like actually doing a ton of research. I've been emailing places for lease in Oceanside just like kind of feel out what expense would be. The cheapest I can find is literally $5,000 a month in Oceanside. So I feel like the only way that it would be possible is if I split the space and split the lease with like a coffee shop or a baker or somebody that also doesn't want to pay the full price of a lease. And that would be beneficial for me too, because that would increase foot traffic, especially if it's something like a coffee shop where people come in every day if they really like the coffee there. Or Jordy thinks the way to do it is start selling online for like a year before opening up a brick and mortar. My issue with that concept is I don't know how much I want to do online things for several reasons. The things in the shop aren't like necessarily things you would order online besides the artist spotlights. Otherwise, it's like more for the community of people that are like, I need to go pick up just easy, simple things in a cute environment. I don't know if this is ever possible. I don't know if it's possible to pull off. I don't know if it would ever break even. Honestly, my goal would be to like one day pay myself and the employees a livable salary. And then beyond that, just break even. Like I'm not trying to scale with this dream of mine. I'm not trying to grow massively. I also, you know what frustrates me so much? Wait, let me get a spatula. It frustrates me so much that it's impossible to find cute gift wrap. So as part of this concept, I would love to have really cute gift wrap and gift wrapping services. If you want to bring in a gift or buy a gift there and have it like really beautifully wrapped. So my question to you guys, has anybody attempted something like this? I don't know. I'm throwing this idea out into the open because I could see myself like wanting to try to pursue this in a year or so. And I'm very much just in the brainstorming, dreaming, research phase of it. And I'm curious what y'all's thoughts are. Like, are there products that would make sense to try to sell online just to keep a storefront afloat? Just to like try to pay the lease? So just curious if any of you like business girlies have any thoughts, or if you're a North County San Diego girl that wants to start a coffee shop or a bakery and split a lease with me. Honestly, if that's the case, email me, please. Anyways, I'm gonna try to poke holes in these with this because I feel like that's the correct size. Okay, this just might work. I don't know if I made these too thick. But if these were like strung on ribbon and hanging, is that cute? It's giving button, but like kind of in a cute way. Okay, I've made 2 full baking sheets of these and the oven is preheating. I'm doing it at 200 degrees. It says do it as low as your oven can go. And they said, but some can only go as low as 200. So we're just gonna do 200. All right, I'll let these go for a bit, and then maybe this vlog will string them. Maybe the Christmas one will string them. We will see. I was cleaning the kitchen and making a matcha when a package got here that I actually ordered this morning. I was listening to the What We Said podcast, and Chelsea in the podcast was talking about how her bathroom just tested positive for mold because they don't have a vent fan in their bathroom, and she's been like really sick because of it. I made the decision to disconnect our fan in our bathroom because there's only one switch in our bathroom. When you turn on all the lights, it also turns on the fan. Every time I film like a skincare ad or a hair care ad or whatever, I'd like to film it in the bathroom because that makes sense, but I couldn't because the fan. Anyways, that's why I don't have a fan. So then I was like, I might need to find something preventative because mold would actually be devastating. Like you would have to rip out walls. So I went on Amazon and read reviews, and I didn't want to spend like hundreds of dollars. So I just got the lowest price point, best reviewed one that I could find. And I just ordered this, and it literally arrived same day. It's 1:50 p.m. So I figured maybe we could set it up. It's sleek. It's pretty cute. I guess it fills up with water here that it pulls from the air. And I'm hoping I can just like put it on the floor in my bathroom and let it run. Let's see. I'm gonna read this. A nice little afternoon read. I'm hoping I can plug it into this plug and put it on the ground next to the vanity here. Okay. I'm gonna see if it can live down here. Is that weird? Does that look, I mean, it kind of looks like a trash can, honestly. Saves us from the health and the expense of mold. Our house has been so cursed. Oh, guys, I have a crazy story for you. Shared this on TikTok, but in case you don't follow me over there, Max, probably prevented a house fire the other day. We were in our lower yard taking some pictures, and I wanted to get a picture with Max, so I wanted to like hold him and like take a picture with him, but he was so hyper. He was like zooming and would not let me pick him up, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go all the way back upstairs, get him a treat, because if I have a treat, then he'll normally come to me and let me pick him up. So I went all the way back upstairs, and when I got upstairs, there was something smoking on our coffee table. It looked like someone blew out a candle, but I was so confused because we don't have a candle or anything. So I was like, am I going crazy? Is there smoke right now? Like trying to see what the heck could be happening. Then I realized this mirror has a magnifying side, and the sun was coming in to the room in a way that it was hitting this mirror, bouncing off this mirror, and then bouncing onto my makeup bag. And it started to have burn marks on my makeup bag. My makeup bag was smoking. And like this divot, it's not big, but it's deep. And like, I think it was probably 2 minutes away from like sparking a flame. So thank you, Max, for being so hyper that I had to come back up to get treats, because if I didn't, it could have gotten bad. So just a PSA, if you have a mirror that has the magnifying side, maybe make sure that it's not in a spot that gets direct sun, because if that reflects off the direct sun, it's like holding a magnifying glass to an ant on the sidewalk. Like it will burn things. So lots of preventative things to reduce the amount of surprises. That's where I am in life right now. Okay, I'm going to make OPA'S soup. Like I said, I feel like I've made this on the vlog once a year, so I'm not gonna, talk you through it all. I'll put the recipe down in the comments down below. I have made some mods to it over time. He used to do chicken and sausage. I like just a lot of ground meat. I don't like to use chicken because it doesn't keep as long. So I'm using a mix of just things I have in the freezer. I'm gonna use butcher box sausage. I only had one left though, but this is some sausage I made. And then I have some ground sirloin left over as well. I might add that in just for extra protein. And then I'm subbing bone broth today for even more protein. And obviously butter beans are peak. Just gotta make sure I don't have any, because butter beans really are the best. Oh, I have butter beans. Take that. This curly baby spinach with the cool branding was on sale. So we got fancy spinach. I'm gonna pull these out and then I'm gonna listen to some music while we make some soup. Soup is done. Oof, that looks good. Top it with some Parmesan when you're ready to serve. Delicious. But it's already 4:09, and so I gotta go. I'm gonna miss sunset. I love November here. There's almost nobody on the beach except for a group of surfers right here that are surfing right in front of me. And the fact that I could just be on the beach in November in just a cardigan and be so comfortable, like that's the part of the West Coast, the Southwest Coast, that just can't be beat. But thanks for coming along on another just like normal day, back at normal life. It's weird being out of town for a couple weeks and then coming back and you're like, I miss my life. But like, wow, what different content than travel content. Travel content is so much fun and takes, no creativity to film. At least it feels like for me. So that was a nice little like reprieve for my brain and just kind of refresh for my soul. And now I'm like excited to be back home doing normal life things. So thanks for coming along with me. Thanks again to River Rock for partnering with me on this video. I will link all their Black Friday sale stuff down below just in case you've been in the market for any sort of like robot vacuum, robot mop. This is the best brand. I have tried other brands in my lifetime. This one is just, it does so much. They're so smart. So now's the time if you want to save literally 43%. I love y'all. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I will see you in a video